Was that these Florida showers would have passed through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Monarchs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Go! Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Mike 17. Kings. Mike 17. Y'all not ready.
Play fake. Mayfield. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. They go play action. Mayfield. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Hey, alert.
Watch the ship. Hey.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced it in.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's do this. Three buzz. Watch tight ends right. Watch tight ends right. Hey.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Stop. Mike 20. I smell fear in that offense.
So the shotgun snap to Allen, escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
I'm going to run you over. There we go, Mike 20. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Check 50.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. From the gun, it's Allen. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And down right around the 37.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Mike 20.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
From the gun, Allen. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Don't get nervous.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
You. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the run. They're running it.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
You can't block me.
Operating from the gun, Allen. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
We're going to work.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw the little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Mike 20, Mike 20. Check.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check 43.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike.
Half. Watch the pass. Watch twist.
From the gun, Allen, buying time to his left. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Check 99.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
65, 65, 65.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah,
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
You got him.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
3 down.
Off 52.
20, Mike 20. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Mike 20. Oh, here we go. Oh. Left, left, left.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's make these babies regular. Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Ronald Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
There we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
That catch good for only a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to let it go for Ivory. Touchdown! A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken the lead. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Coming to you.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Rip left. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, hey, hey.
Stop. Kill.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, Mike 19. Hey, home. Alert. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. From the gun, Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Go. Switch.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Joker.
Following the interception, Mayfield completes it to Hardman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
We got this. Check 31.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's do it. This yours.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Mike, round 80, 20. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Again, it's Fournette. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Hatchet.
Middle. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Operating from the gun. Allen.
Outside coming.
Looking downfield for Godwin. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And give him a gain of 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
3. Hey, Mike 20.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Go.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Mike 20. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Alert. Half 10.
Tighten up.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20.
From the gun, Allen. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
All day, baby, let's go.
Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Hey, keep it up. Mike,
Run.
Mike 17.
Mayfield on play action. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Let's go.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
Mike 17. All right,
Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to find Gallup here, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more on that one and another first down.
180. Hey, alert.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
this
time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Allen. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Mike 20. Mike 20. No chance.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
22, Mike 22.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, tight.
Operating from the gun. Allen looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike 20.
I'm trying to collect.
Mike 20.
It's coming this way. Go. Here we go.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And now possession's gonna go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Mike 17. 180.
Blue Dan.
Mike 17.
Real.
Mike 17.
Bound to lose one.
17's Mike. Mike 17.
I'm here all day.
Mike 17, Mike 17.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Hurry, hurry.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Mike 17. Mike 17.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
Pass.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Alert, 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 alert. 17's Mike, Mike 17. You better bring it. You better bring it. Hurry, hurry. Right now, you better bring it. Mike 17, Mike 17.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Point it right, point it right. 17's Mike, Mike 17. Go on.
From the gun, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Regular.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal.
Tight end, check tight.
And it's caught. Touchdown. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
Throwing now is Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Sack,
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and forever.
Mike 20.
Switch up, switch up.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Focus, defense, focus.
Mike 20.
Watch the run, watch the run.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's caught. Jones. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches reaches the 41. A big play for the Bucs there on third down. 44 yards.
Hey, get in the weight room.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Alert!
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Mike
So it's
20.
Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
Watch 7. Watch 7.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Record, record.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
17's Mike, Mike 17.
Come on, get some.
They go play action. Mayfield got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Play fake. Mayfield.
Double dog, double
Throw
dog.
right side, taken in by Gallup. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
17's Mike. Up 17. Here it comes, here it comes. 17.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Army, Army.
That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Down city, baby.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Mike,
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
oh yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Mike 20, Mike 20.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there. You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
There we go, Mike. Go. 580.
Keep it up, guys.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.